What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is Vancity Audi. We are back out with the B9 S4 here at the Titanium Strip Mission Raceway Park. If you guys checked out my last performance test, I did quite well on the back roads of Mexico. Now that I have integrated engineering's air intake system, their turbo inlet, and their intercooler installed on my vehicle. I'm also utilizing a CTS charge pipe. Today, I'm back out at the drag strip though. The downside is it is way hotter today. Today is the hottest temp I will have raced at this year. It's also the highest density altitude that I'll be racing at. It is 1400 DA to start today. Now I know to a lot of you out there that is still a really good density altitude, but if you check out on the quarter-mile spreadsheet, the leaders with a stock turbo in a B9 S4, you'll see that everyone that's gone quicker than me has a much lower density altitude, more oxygen in the air, more dense, making way more power on the back half of the track. So today, I do not expect a lot. There are a lot of other cool cars here. I think you guys can see that in the background. There's some other Audis here. So we'll see if I can line up some fun races and we'll see how the car performs today. I'll give you a quick overview of the engine bay so you see the parts I'm using, and then we'll get to drag racing. Here we are under the hood, guys. We have my integrated engineering air intake system leading into the integrated engineering turbo inlet. I've opened this thing up today, still utilizing the stock downpipe, but I removed it just to let it breathe a bit more in between runs because it is so hot today. We have the CTS turbo charge pipe, and then tucked in behind the grill, we have my massive integrated engineering intercooler. Last thing I'm going to mention are my tires and my wheels. They are Hoosier DR2s on Enkei RPF 1s, and I'm still utilizing those downgraded B9 A4 brakes. Well, guys, it is gross and hot and sweaty and humid. It's nasty. It's 80 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's 1400 DA, as I previously mentioned. I'm drenched. I feel nasty, but I'm hoping to have a good time today. I don't know how the car is going to perform. This is the hottest it's ever been. This is the highest density altitude it's ever been since I have bought this car and since I've been racing it. So I really don't have any expectations. I managed to do better than before with the additional hardware on the back roads of Mexico. I don't know how it's going to turn out today on track though, because it is so much warmer. I just realized I forgot to tell you guys what tune I'm running. Integrated Engineering Stage 1 E85 paired with their transmission tune that is a race launch for slicks only. That's what it's called. So the most allowable torque off launch. Because I'm using drag radials, I'm hoping I can hook really well today because it's warm. So the tire compound might be a little warmer, the track might be a little warmer. So if anything, I'm hoping for a really strong launch today, and then I'm thinking my car will die on the back half of the track. Woo! Spicy little devil. Not bad, a little bit of jerkiness though. It is freaking hot, it's gross. I apologize for my appearance, guys, it's pretty nasty. I sweat like a pig when it's hot out, I'm sorry. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Draggy shows that being the quickest I have ever got to 60 miles per hour in a 3.09 seconds. 3 seconds! What in the hell? I knew I'd have better grip because it's warm and my tires are warmer. That was really good. I'm about to pick up my slip and see what I did in the quarter mile. I don't know what to tell you guys. This car's freaking awesome. The hardware from IE putting in work. The tune from IE putting in work. I just ran a personal best at this temperature and this DA. So clearly the intake and the turbo inlet are working on 11.249 at 121.75 miles per hour. That's my fastest trap speed ever. I know for a fact that these parts are working and my car is flying. Well, guys, that was an incredible first pass. From what I know, from the records I've seen, from the numbers I've seen, that may be the world's quickest 60-foot out of any stock turbo B9 S4 in the world. I don't know that anyone's managed to get a 1.57 before, and that's what I managed. Really, really impressive. The heat in the tires, the heat on the track. I launched like a bat out of hell. Now, if those gear changes can be a bit smoother this time around and I can launch with the same amount of momentum, I can go even quicker. Can I do an 11.1? We're gonna find out. I'm not racing the guy beside me. I'm just building as much boost as I can and I'm gonna let her rip. Friggin' hell! This car's awesome! That gear change was a little off. Not quite as good that time around. 0 to 60 shows a 3.1 on Draggy. The quarter mile on Draggy shows an 11.28. So if I had to guess, this run might be pretty much the same or a little bit slower. We're gonna find out though as soon as we pick up the slip. Another 1.57 60 foot. This car is freaking me out. I knew that the heat was gonna improve my launches, but I didn't know that I was gonna be able to go, what is that, 3/10? No, 3/100ths quicker. Really, really impressive times. Sadly though, I went a little slower, an 11.26 at 121.57. So I'm still trapping significantly higher than I was before in way hotter temperatures in a much higher DA. I'm just freaking blown away with the performance of this vehicle. Even though it's significantly warmer out today, it has provided me better traction, but my car is making more power than it ever has before thanks to those additional pieces of hardware. This has been awesome. If I go out here and run another 11.2, that's pretty cool. Very, very consistent car. It's a smidge cooler now. The DA is still around 1300. I'm gonna go out here and do the exact same thing again. We'll see who pulls up beside me though, to see whether I wanna race them or not. Holy crap, is it ever bright. I'm gonna put down my sunshade a little. It is so bright. Now we're not gonna be racing. This is a buddy of mine, Dorian, in his 10-second BMW. We're just gonna have some fun here. We'll see if we launch at the same time. Damn! I was gone right on green. Hesitation again in 4th gear, 4th to 5th. Not enjoying that shift today. Not too sure why, but it's definitely slowing me down a little. That was my slowest run of the day. Still an incredible 60 foot. This car is launching really, really well of a 1.58. Still the 1.5's just badass. Very impressive. For the quarter mile time though, the slowest I have gone today of an 11.296 with a mile per hour of 121.52. So I think that's as good as we're gonna get for today in terms of ETs and trap speeds. It might get a little cooler as we get later in the evening, but I think I'm gonna try to line up a race for the next one and have some fun. All right, guys, time to have some fun with this one. Final run of the night. I'm gonna take on a buddy of mine who used to have a Camaro ZL1 1LE manual car. You guys may have seen it on the channel before. We've never really had that great of a race in that previous car, but he just picked up a brand new to him Corvette Z06, and it boogies. He's making way more power than I am, but I have the all-wheel drive situation going on, so I should launch out of the hole quite well, and he will have to catch up and pass me on the back half of the track. It is much cooler now. It is showing 68 degrees, and the density altitude has dropped to 750. So the conditions, the ambient conditions, are better for me to make more power, but my tires are cold, the track's cold, so I'm not sure I'm gonna get as good a 60 foot, but I'll do my best. This is gonna be a lot of fun, guys. I'm really looking forward to this. I love racing cars that have way more horsepower than me and putting up a pretty decent fight. So hopefully we both have clean runs and hopefully this is a close race. Woo-hoo-hoo! Like a a bat out of hell, but where is he? Is he coming for me or do I have him? Am I gonna hold on? I'm gonna hold on. Oh, he's coming! Woo-hoo! Like a bat out of hell, but where is he? Is he coming for me or do I have him? Am I gonna hold on? I'm gonna hold on. Oh, he's coming! That was fun! Wow! I thought he was gonna pull in the top end, but I think I treed him pretty bad. What a wicked race. I took him, but did I really win? He managed to run a 10.97, the quickest run of the night for him at 125 miles per hour, making a bunch more power than I am. My worst run of the night, it all came down to a poor launch, a 1.62 60 foot, and I managed an 11.3 at 121. Unbelievable results. I know I get crapped on by some people because I'm super hyped about things and I get really, really excited about what I'm able to do in this car, in all of my cars for that matter. But I find tonight's results extremely impressive because of the fact that the DA was so much, I want to say, what was it? I think the last time I raced, it was 100 DA. So 1,300 higher for a density altitude. And the temperature was, I don't even know how many degrees. I feel like the last time, sorry, Americans, I think it was like 13 degrees out. Today was 28 or 29 degrees. That difference in temp and still able to perform this well. I went quicker than I ever have before, and I went faster than I ever have before. I can only imagine what my results today would have been if it was cooler out and the density altitude was as low as it was before. Damn, I can't wait to keep going with this car, guys. I have such a simple setup, such simple bolt-ons, an intercooler, a turbo inlet, an air intake, a charge pipe, wheels, tires, and brakes. Pretty damn impressive, guys. Really, really impressive stuff. So stay tuned, guys, because I'm still gonna be going quicker. I'm still gonna be going faster because we're gonna be bolting on more parts onto this bad boy and keep going quicker and faster in the quarter mile. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care.